Hello, everyone. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Now, for the month of November, I am using the Tarot of Dreams tarot deck. So here is your quick glance at the energy of the day for Friday, November 12th, 2021. Today, we have the Nine of Swords. Let's pull this in a little bit more. What I'm picking up with the energy from this Nine of Swords is especially tuning into the number 9 numerology of this card, where 9s are completions, conclusions, and 9 is a number of review. So it could be that you recently went through something that was of a nightmarish quality to it, something that stressed you out, and you had a great deal of worry. And what this card is pointing out to you today is that a great deal of stress and worry was brought on by your own mind and thought process and imagination. Now, what we see here on the card is a woman who's resting in a dark room, which then opens out into an ominous night scene, and a tree limb looks almost like threatening claws. So this woman obviously has a long and very anxious night ahead of her. So it's an indication that your own mind has created all this anxiety and stress above what you naturally would experience in any given situation. So step by step and thought by thought, your conscious mind has constructed a maze to entrap you into like this nightmarish funhouse in which something as innocent as a tree limb takes on a very ominous look. And the 9 swords that are mounted on the column seems to be channeling the negative energy directly at her head, specifically her eyes, suggesting that how we think about things directly affects how we perceive them. Or this negative energy is being channeled up and outward from the woman's mind through the swords and into the scene, demonstrating the concept of a self-fulfilling prophecy, one in which if we expect bad things to happen, they most likely will. So the overactive and obsessive tendencies of the human mind can be avoided. Now we see the astrology at the top of the card. We have Mars on the left, in Gemini on the right. An overactive imagination, Gemini, becomes preoccupied with conflict and struggle, Mars. So for some of you, this is something you might have just recently gone through, and this is a time of reflection. For others, this might be up ahead. But this card is reminding you, setting you up with the Mars energy to take control of the situation. And the crystal specifically associated with the 9 of Swords is fluorite. And I have a piece of my fluorite here. This crystal gives you mental clarity, helps with decision making, helps your concentration, focus, certainly can help with stress, overexcitement, also serves as a reminder to connect up with your spirit guides. As with the 9 of Swords energy, you can feel completely and utterly alone. So a good crystal to meditate with, connecting up with your spirit family, who are with you at all times. They will help you connect to a higher source of wisdom and guidance, and for some of you, you'll know when they're with you, as you will feel spirit bumps, as I call them. So today, the 9 of Swords is showing up possibly for something you have gone through recently, something you can learn from. For others, this might be a prep for something that might be headed your way, possibly this weekend. Just an indication here not to let your imagination run wild. You have the Mars energy, which can drive things out of control or in your favor. So it's certainly up to you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance. Until tomorrow.